Hi guys, so it is September 6th, Friday. I am on my way home. I just wanted to do a very quick check-in. I wanted to tell you that I am so far off plan that I can't seem to get myself back on plan. I am not honestly tracking. I'm tracking, but not honestly. Like for example, today I had several, by me several, I mean maybe 4, mini, like the Hershey's miniatures. I haven't put them in yet. Could I put them in? Absolutely. But I haven't. I had a Starburst, didn't put that in. Am I going to? Probably not. I've now convinced myself it's Friday. We're probably going to go out to dinner anyway. I want to enjoy my dinner. So, you know, and it's that time of the month. So it's excuses. One excuse after the other is all I've been doing. And you can see it. I have gained 10 pounds and you can see it. Like, you know, everyone that I say that to is like, oh, I don't see it. I see it. I see it. I feel it. My clothes aren't fitting. I feel terrible. I feel like I'm just junking it up. And I don't know why. Like, I feel like there's like a part of the why is that I will find any excuse to eat. Sad, happy, thrilled, got a job, didn't get a job, went for an interview, didn't get an interview. Like I will literally, as I've told you a million times, find absolutely any excuse to eat. So, you know, and I will find any excuse to have an excuse. You know, so if I say to myself, oh, well, you know, it's Friday, we're going to go out to dinner, or, oh, it's Monday and I'm feeling yucky, or, you know, it's that time of month, so I'm going to just, you know, that's why I'm eating, or, oh, well, all of my people I work with, you know, you've heard all the excuses. I've given them to you. I've given them to you, you know, 100 times, told you all of the horrible things that I convince myself. And unfortunately, I know it. I just can't seem to stop it. You know, the day starts off great. Like I started off today for lunch. I had a couple of crackers and a Laughing Cow cheese wedge for like total of 4 points, 5 points, something. And then the next thing I know, I'm sitting in a staff meeting, or an admin meeting, eating apple cider donuts, miniature, like, you know, munchkins that weren't even good. And I probably ate 5 of them. I counted them as best I could. You know, what's an apple cider munchkin? But I'm over my points today. I know that I am. And I just keep convincing myself, you know, it'll get better. And I don't know that it will. I think that if I really go back and like research my brain, you know, when I was at 175, I was holding steady. And then I said, I'm not losing any weight anyway, so I'm going to go to iTrack Bites because it's much, much cheaper. So I moved to iTrack Bites, and then I started gaining. And look, don't get me wrong. I am not by any means blaming iTrack Bites because it's the same for me. Like I honestly, if someone asks me my program, I tell them I'm on Weight Watchers, and when they say, oh, do you do it online? I say yes. Like, I don't even tell people, like, oh, I'm using iTrack Bites, because it doesn't change much for me, because I don't go to meetings and things like that. So it really didn't change anything. I just, you know, I don't know. Like, I think I convinced myself that Weight Watchers doesn't work anymore, or didn't work anymore. So I came off the program, and I tried to do just Smart Points, which is what worked before. And, you know, it wasn't as easy for me because I couldn't just go, oh, that's chicken, oh, that's shrimp. I don't have to count that. So I don't know. I think my plan as of right now is to really take this weekend to kind of like look at what I'm doing, because I'm screwing it up. To be totally honest with you, right now, I don't even know how much I weigh. I know that I'm at least 10 pounds up. And, you know, I'm creeping, and it's just making me nuts. And I'm like, right now, for example, I'll give you an example. Right now, it's 5 o'clock. I'm on my way home. I'm stuck in traffic. And when I get home, I know that we're going to eat. And in my head, I've already screwed up the day. You know, I've already had donuts, I've already had little miniature chocolate bars, I've already had Starburst. I've completely screwed up my day. So if I screwed up my day anyway, why not end it on a bang and then start tomorrow, I tell myself. But I just don't. I don't know. And I don't have any desire to do a different program. Like, I'm not going to do keto. I don't think I could do keto. I don't have that in me. Like, right now, I don't have the time to learn another program. I don't have time to research another program. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do Weight Watchers. I'm going to do it on iTrack Bites. I just have to rein it in. I have got to rededicate, do something. But right now, it's like it's FOBO. I have fear of missing out. FOMO. I said FOBO. A fear of missing out. Like, so, you know, all of the admin in the office says, oh, let's order Chipotle. I'm in. You know, let's order sushi. Oh, I'm in. You know, it's like I don't know. I just don't know. I gotta stop. I gotta figure something out. I'm snacky throughout the day. I want little treats throughout the day. The fact that I know where the treats are kept. And this started at my last school. There were 2 desks within the building that had treats on them. And I would visit those desks often throughout the day. And I'm doing it again. I'm doing it here. And I don't buy the treats, but I know where the treats are. I stay out of the faculty lounge because that's where the treats used to be. But now the little mini treats are in the other assistant principal's office and the principal's office. And I've got to, and I'm in there all the time. I don't have a choice. So I have to stop going in there and taking the little mini treats. I've got to stop doing that. And I don't know, I have no willpower lately. And I know, you know, people say, oh, willpower is not a thing, and that's not what people, that's not how people lose weight. You can't force yourself into weight loss, like that kind of thing. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. That, like, willpower is not how you do this. But what is it? You know, what is it that 3 years ago I was on track, right? I was like, this is it. And then I went a year of maintaining, and like I was right there. I wasn't where I wanted to be, but I never gained a pound. Well, you know what I mean? I never shot way up like this. And now all of a sudden I can't get it back under control. And I don't, like I said, I don't have time for a new program. So it's not that. I don't have time to go to a gym. This new job is taking out all of my energy. I don't have it. And, you know, I knew this new job would be like this. I knew it would take all of my energy, and I just don't know what I'm doing. It's like I suddenly don't know how to take care of my body. I just don't, you know? So I start off my day with coffee. I always will. It's just who I am. I have my coffee. I get to work. I'm doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden, like, food is presented to me. And, you know, I tell people, don't give me that. Don't offer it to me. And, like, here's the thing. You can tell someone, yeah, I know you're going to have to eat, but don't offer it to me. And they're going to anyway. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say yes. It's almost rude to say no. I have found that when I say, oh, no, it's okay, I get, are you sure? Are you positive? And then they get it, and it's like, do you want some? So, like, I always feel obligated to eat. Like, eating for me, when someone offers me food, even if I have to buy it, is almost obligatory. Like, I almost have to do it. So, I don't know. I would love to know why I love food. So okay, let me back up and take out the wish part. I know someone who has lost their sense of smell. And because they've lost their sense of smell, they don't enjoy eating quite as much anymore. I feel like that would backfire on me, and I would be trying to find the taste of something I knew that I loved, that I would just eat more, because that's just my luck. But I wish there was something that just for a while would turn off my desire for food. Like, I'm not looking to never eat again or only eat a cracker or whatever. I just want to turn off my greed. And I really feel like that's what it is. And I've talked to you guys about my greed before. I have always had a food greediness. If there is chocolate, I'm going to have several. If someone else has food, I want some. I need to, I've gotten much better with people having to see what I'm eating. It's weird. I've talked about it before, but I'm just not in a good place right now with food. I'm in an awful place with food right now. And that is where my problem is, because I'm getting way more steps in than I've gotten in years. I'm getting 10,000 steps a day before I even leave my building. And then usually another 2,000 or 3,000 more just from average walking around. So I'm getting my steps in that I wasn't getting in before. On an average in the last 2 years, my steps were between 7,000 and 8,000. Now I'm at least 10,000 every day that I'm working. But it's food, and it's my system, and I've told you guys before, and here's your TMI, my system doesn't work correctly. And the problem is, I'm not feeding it well enough to work even well, let alone good. I take a probiotic. I haven't been taking it. Again, TMI, it's that time of month, but it's also been days since anything has been moving. And, you can't lose weight like that. So, I don't know. I am struggling hard. This has been, right now, and I would say the last month has been the most struggles that I've had. I can't even, I don't know. I cannot even put into words what I'm going through. I'm so angry with myself. It's very emotional. I'm so angry with myself. I'm sad with myself. And I'm hitting that part where I go, oh my God, I've let myself go up 10 pounds. It's going to take me forever to get that 10 back off. Didn't take me long to put it on, but it's going to get me forever to get that 10 back off. And it's so overwhelming. That 10 pounds seems so flippin' overwhelming to me right now that I almost just want to throw my hands up in the air and say, no, I'm not doing it. So right now, my thought process, like I said, is I'm going to take the weekend and not indulge. I'm not planning on just be I'm going to eat whatever I want, but I'm going to take the weekend to relax and really try to figure out my eating and plan my eating more. That's part of the problem. I'm not planning my eating, and when I am planning my eating, I'm not sticking to the plan. I don't like breakfast, so I almost I like breakfast food, but I don't eat breakfast. I don't even get hungry till 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I go to bed pretty early. I go to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I almost naturally intermittent fast, but I do have coffee with cream in it. So, I do what they call a dirty fast, but I do almost naturally intermittent fast. I try not to eat until at least 11:30, 12 o'clock. Unless I listen to my body though, and if it tells me you're hungry, then I try to eat. The problem is, I feel like once I open that window, once I say, okay, I'm allowed to eat, because it's now 11 o'clock and I have until, 6 or 7 o'clock tonight to eat, I will literally eat anything put in front of me. So it's, I don't know. Guys, help. I am so lost right now. It is the worst I have felt since I started the Weight Watchers plan. And again, I would love to say, I've had people comment and say, try keto, try Noom, try, someone even said the old Atkins works. I've had people say, just go back to my Fitness Pal. I get it. I understand what you're saying. I know there's a million diets out there. And I'm sure any one of them would work to get this 10 pounds off. I had someone say, try the egg diet. I don't like eggs enough to try that. I like eggs. I don't like it enough to eat eggs 3 times a day. I have literally, I feel like I've tried everything other than literally, fasting. And full on, I'm not going to eat for 3 days. Like the Oprah meta fast thing. Here's the thing. I know that you guys are like, oh my God, that's all she ever does anymore. She just complains and wah, wah, wah about how she can't lose weight. And it's true. It's true. It's how I feel. And I'll be honest with you guys, other than the fact that I still don't have a good carb mount, and I'm so very busy, I see no point of coming on here to tell you what, that I'm gaining weight, that I'm struggling, that I've not been a good Weight Watcher, that the only thing I can honestly say is I'm getting my water in. I drink about 4 of these a day. I don't know what else to say. Why watch? I wouldn't watch me. Why watch me? I'd be like, this woman doesn't ever do any good, right? There are other YouTubers that I've watched over the years who have gone through this and I've gotten to the point with them where I'm like, God, they're never losing weight. They're never losing weight. But they're always on track, or they're never on track. And I'm sure that I'm losing subscribers because of not being on, and also because all I ever do is complain. I've asked what kind of content people want to see. They want to see, what I hear about is they like this. They like the carb vlog. They do like what I eat in a day. The problem is, again, the kind of job I work in, I can't really show you what I eat in a day. I barely did anything this summer. And mainly that was because I expected to be home most of the summer, and I ended up only being home about half of the summer. I won't ever have a summer again like that. So I don't even know. I don't even know what it's like to have a normal summer, like a working world person summer. It depresses me a little. I don't know. All right, guys, if I even put this vlog up, thanks for watching, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Sorry for the ho-humness, but it's how I feel on this dark, gray Friday. Considering going home and having a drink. We'll see.